Hey there, movie fans. Yeah, I have decided to stick with my usual opening line after all. I just said hey in my previous two videos, and it didn't really sound right. It kind of sounded that something was missing. But anyway, this time I'm going to show you the Blu-rays that I've purchased over the month of June. But as usual, I am going to give a shout out of the month, and this one goes to Dean of DVD. Really great guy. He's been on YouTube for some time now, and he has a great collection. He's building up an impressive Criterion collection. He's been getting them on eBay for very good prices. He lately purchased the Mr. Arcaden box set, the Orson Welles film, on Criterion, and he got that for $10, I believe. And yeah, he's a great guy, great YouTuber. So the link is below. Dean of DVD. Go check him out. Okay, and now for my Blu-ray purchases. First up is Demons on Arrow Video. Now I was surprised about this because this has the window slipcover, which I did not expect actually. I just thought that this was, I was expecting a slipcover, but not a window slipcover. So that's very cool. And of course, it has a different color. This one is black, and the other slipcover editions are white. But this is very nice, and this is what's inside. It also has the poster, which is just like this one. And here's a artwork, which looks pretty nice. And this is the original poster. It also has a booklet, and this is also pretty good. This is part 1 of Demons 3, the comic book, which is basically the sequel, of the Demons movie. And the drawings looks very cool, and the graphics looks very great. I mean, look at that. That looks very great. And the movie, it's alright. I mean, the makeup effects are pretty good. And this isn't the kind of film that you need to watch for the acting. The acting is terrible, and I mean terrible. But I like the movie. It was alright. And here is Demons 2. Also come with the window slipcover. You have the the poster. This is the back cover. And there's some artwork. And here you have part 2 of the comic book of Demons 3. I mean, some of the graphics are very, very bloody and very cruel. There's one particular picture that, oh, here it is. Look at this. Man. That looks great. These are great additions. And the movie is, I prefer the first one. The first one was alright, but the second one was, it was okay. But again, even the acting in this one is even worse than in the first movie. But these are nice releases, and the makeup effects are the best part of the film. The gore and the makeup effects, those are really top notch. And now from bad acting to really good acting. Shame. The new film by Steve McQueen, who also directed Hunger some years ago. Also a very impressive film. And this movie stars Michael Fassbender and Carey Mulligan, and they have become two of my favorite actors of this moment. They are just fantastic in this film, especially Fassbender. He plays a very daring role in this film. They were both actually robbed by the Oscars this year. They should have been nominated for the Oscars. Especially, also the film should be nominated as well, but because it has such a controversial subject, I think that the Academy Awards didn't really have the nerves to pay attention to this film. Fassbender plays a guy who lives on his own. He has, he works at an he has a kind of a boring office work, but he is a sex addict, and it really controls his life. And then his sister, played by Carey Mulligan, totally unexpected, comes living into his house, and kind of shakes up his life. Now this is a HMV exclusive, come with a slipcover, and also has a booklet inside, and it has some nudity, so I have to be careful. Not real nudity, but only little drawings of naked women. I won't show you that, but it is kind of like what the booklet looks like. This is the director, Steve McQueen. I mean, how cool is that to be named Steve McQueen? I wish I was named Steve McQueen. But he's a British filmmaker who he lives in Amsterdam, by the way. And he's already doing his next film with Michael Fassbender, and also with Brad Pitt, I believe. And Fassbender, he's doing pretty well nowadays, doesn't he? He's doing one great film after the other. And Carey Mulligan, I mean, she always managed to steal my heart in every film I've seen her in so far. She did that in Drive, and I recently saw a film called Never Let Me Go, which is a wonderful film. I haven't purchased that one on Blu-ray yet, but I will be. Whoops! I will be doing that. That was the dirty drawings, by the way. Anyway, brilliant film, this one. Brilliant film. Shame. Go ahead. Go see it. It's absolutely fantastic. The next one is also a HMV exclusive edition, and I believe this is out of print now. Pretty fast too. This is Iron Sky. Now, when I first heard about this movie, I really thought, now this is my kind of movie. It basically says here, in 1945 the Nazis retreated to the moon. Now they're coming back. So, at the end of World War II, they actually escaped to the dark side of the moon, and nobody knows about it. And then until today, and they're coming back to take revenge. I actually thought that the idea was really great, and I kind of like these B movies, these ridiculous B movies. But I was a little let down, to be honest. I think this movie is 89 minutes long, and I think it was an hour too long. I think it works better as a 30-minute short movie, But it's alright. I mean, there were some entertaining moments in it, and the visual effects are very good as well. I mean, for a low-budget movie, they look quite impressive. And here you have a little booklet of the film. You have the mad scientist. Here's Udo Kier as a Nazi officer. And here you have some stills from the movie. I mean, it looks pretty good. But you know, in this case, the idea is better than the movie itself. And I mean, it was alright. And this is a nice edition. Iron Sky. Next is Harakiri, Death of a Samurai. This is Takashi Miike's remake to Masaki Kobayashi's original masterpiece. I mean, this is actually a pretty good remake. It stays very loyal to the original, but Miike kind of make it his own film of it. Although it isn't as bloody as one might expect from Miike, because his films are always very brutal and bloody. And the sword fight at the end, if you're expecting a sword fight like in 13 Assassins, then you will be disappointed, because it's nowhere near as hardcore as from this film. But it's actually a very good film. It looks stunning, visually. Yeah, very good film. But I would prefer the original, to be honest. Next up is The Evil Dead. Now, I received The Evil Dead 2 from Biscuit 1, and decided to pick this one up as well on Blu-ray, the first movie. And I wanted to get the limited edition from Anchor Bay, I believe. But when I saw how much it was on eBay, I just decided to pick this one. This one was only €10, and the limited edition has a bonus DVD. But the special features that are on the bonus DVD also contains on this Blu-ray. So the limited edition on eBay, the one that I saw was I don't know, about 60 or 70 euros, and I got this for 10 euros. So to pay 50, 60 euros more for the bonus DVD with special features that are already on this one is just very ridiculous. And by the way, the special features were also on the Ultimate Edition DVD of The Evil Dead, which I also own. But this is the Dutch release, and it also has a featurette that isn't on the American release, which is a picture-in-picture featurette. While you're watching the film, you can watch it's interviews or behind-the-scene footage. Somewhere there's a little frame, at the bottom somewhere while you're watching the film. But I haven't seen the movie in a long time, so I can't wait to check it out on Blu-ray. The Evil Dead. Next one is As Good as It Gets. This is from Twilight Time, the limited edition series. I really like this film, mainly because of Jack Nicholson, who is one of my favorite actors. And this has the booklet and also this magnet inside. Yeah, it's a wonderful film. Jack Nicholson won an Oscar for this, and also Helen Hunt won an Oscar for her role as well. Nice little film, this one. And now for the Steelbooks. First one is Safe House. Very good film, by the way. Very good film. I always love these kind of CIA espionage action thrillers, and this one was a surprise. Definitely was. Ryan Reynolds plays a what do you call him? A housekeeper. It's a kind of a guy who works at a safe house somewhere in Africa, and he's been there for about a year, and nothing much is happening. And then all of a sudden he gets a call telling that there's a host coming in his safe house, and the host is none other than a legendary rogue agent played by Denzel Washington. And then of course they're being ambushed, and Ryan Reynolds is the only one who have to take him and keep him into safety. And yeah, great film. I really enjoyed this one. And this is a nice Steelbook. I'm sure you guys have seen the one before. I mean, there's a lot of videos, unboxing videos of this Steelbook, so I won't be paying more attention to it. Decided to pick up the Play.com exclusive Steelbook of An American Werewolf in London. This looks very nice though. I'm not going to get all of these Steelbooks, but I've pre-ordered Carlito's Way with Al Pacino, and also with Children of Men, which is a brilliant science fiction film. And also The Raid, which is a film from Indonesia, an action film. They call it the best action film in years, so I cannot wait to check that one out. And Play.com will also be releasing a Blu-ray or a Blu-ray Steelbook of that one. So yeah, looking forward to that film. And this is a classic horror comedy. Also picked up King of New York with Christopher Walken. I like the cover art, by the way. This is from Arrow Video. They're also going to release a Steelbook of Lady Snowblood 1 and 2, so I'm very much looking forward to that. And I also picked up 2 classic Billy Wilder movies. The first one is Double Indemnity, which is a terrific film noir with Fred McMurray and Barbara Stanwyck. This is, masters of cinema. This is number 44. At the back cover here, you have a booklet. Here's some artwork at the back. Let me show you that very quickly. Here it is. You see McMurray over here, and you see, kind of like a behind-the-scene picture. There's a camera here, some, lights. This is the one that takes place in the supermarket, where McMurray's character has a secret rendezvous with Stanwyck's character. This is a great film noir. Probably one of the best, no, not probably, it is one of the best film noirs I've ever seen, and also one of the best film noirs ever made. And the second Billy Wilder movie I purchased on Blu-ray Steelbook is The Lost Weekend, with Ray Milland, who plays an alcoholic. And this is a great film. Very well written. I mean, the dialogues, like all Billy Wilder movies, are fantastic. This one also has a booklet, and here is Billy Wilder himself. And let's take a quick look at the back cover. It's a little dark though. You can see Ray Milland over here, and here's the bartender. Great films, really. I mean, there's not one film that really disappointed me. Not one Billy Wilder film that kind of disappointed me. He really is one of my favorite directors. A couple of his most famous films are Some Like It Hot and Sunset Boulevard. But this one, deserves to be up there as well. The Lost Weekend and Double Indemnity. Those are great films as well. Oh, by the way, this is number 45. Next is The Sting. This is the the digibook. Well, you guys have seen this one before, right? There are many other YouTubers who've shown this one before, and it's a wonderful film. It is absolutely brilliant. I mean, Paul Newman and Robert Redford, their chemistry is just amazing. It's actually a shame that they only did 2 films together. They should have, they should have done a lot more films together. The Sting, brilliant film, it really is. And last but not least, I also have the Digibook of Jeremiah Johnson. Shaqrest65 did a video on this one, so if you want to see more, more of a in-depth video on this Digibook, then you have to go check it out. I will leave a link to that video below. And I mean, I've been waiting for this film to be released on Blu-ray. It kind of has a sentimental value to me, because this was one of my father's favorite films, and I used to watch this film a couple of times with my father. And for some reason I actually never bought this on DVD. I don't know why, but when Blu-ray became a popular format, one of the first films that I really wanted to see was this one, Jeremiah Johnson. And I was hoping that I was going to watch this film again with my father, but unfortunately that will never happen. But it's a brilliant film, a great western, and the transfer looks pretty good, if I may be honest. This film was directed by Sidney Pollack. He did, many films with Redford, including Out of Africa, which has also been released in a Digibook. I still need to get that one. And there's another film that they did together, which is called The Electric Horseman, I believe. It's been a long time since I've seen that one. I don't know if it's available on DVD. I think it is. But it would be nice if they also did if they also released that one on Blu-ray. But yeah, this is a wonderful film, Jeremiah Johnson. Go check it out. Great western. And that was it. Those are my pickups of June 2012. I hope you enjoyed it, and I thank you very much for watching. And see you next time. Bye.